Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today it is 30 Thursday, where we will take 30 singles and apply them in the randomizer method to these 6 savings challenges. After that, we will take another $30 and apply it to one of our box challenges. And after that, we will take another $30 and apply it to our second box challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys doing? How is your week going? I am so happy to say that this week is going a lot better than last week. Last week I had a pretty rough week. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me through that rough week. I know that my energy level probably wasn't what it was normally, but I greatly appreciate you guys for sticking with me. All right, so our first challenge is gonna get 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know we all have rough weeks, rough days, and taking a break from YouTube or hobby or everything like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is sometimes exactly what is needed in order to recharge. Luckily for me, it was just a little bit of a slump with work being a little bit difficult. And I honestly think the outdoor trip that I took to the farm or the deer park with Junior, getting out, getting the sun, fresh air, that type of stuff was exactly what I needed to just kind of, remind me of why I work the job that I work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on this one. When my oldest was young, I was a single mom with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I specifically remember taking the job that I took, which is like medical billing type of thing, because I could be home nights and weekends with him. I was looking into things like air traffic control officer, nurse, a whole bunch of other different careers that may have in the long run paid me a lot more money. But I honestly was okay with my goal was honestly to make enough money so that I could afford a decent lifestyle for me and my son while being home with him on all nights, weekends, and holidays. 1, 2, and 3, back up here to challenge number 1. We have $2 left, and then let's see if that's that's all gonna go to this next one. So, and that is what I did. I could have definitely gone back to school as he got older, but then I had my other son, Junior, and it just kept working out where, I always had little children and I wanted to be with them. So it was a choice that I made, and I never regretted my choice. Honestly, I used to love my job. Honestly, I did love my job for the longest time. And I was just telling my mom about this the other day. I said, but the whole field of medicine has changed in the last probably 5 to 7 years, to the point where there's such a focus now on the money aspect of it. And and that's what I deal with. I deal with the financial aspect of it. So it's hard. It's really, really hard. And one of the things that drives me nuts about my job is I don't actually talk to patients anymore. I used to talk to patients and help patients when they had a difficulty with their medical bills and they knew they can contact me, and I would help them through it, make sure that they were only paying for the things that they had to pay for, like their deductible, their copay, their coinsurance. I did not want my patients having anything extra out of pocket. I did not want them having astronomical medical bills, and I don't deal with that at all in my new role. I say new role, I've had this role for about 4 years, but I don't deal with that at all. And I was telling my mom the other day, I think part of the reason why I am getting kind of burnt out is I don't feel like I'm helping people like I used to. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I am having that direct patient effect in a positive way that I used to. And that's hard because I love helping people. And especially because dealing with this budgeting thing, I know that there are so many people that have issues with medical bills and that type of stuff. And I loved helping my patients to, number 1, understand their medical bills. Number 2, make sure that they didn't have to pay for things that they weren't responsible for. Or working out ways that if they didn't have it in the budget, that they wouldn't end up in collections, that they could just pay a little bit here or there that would fit in their budget so that they could get that taken care of. So it's just been wearing on me a little bit lately. And the idea that I'm 43 and I technically probably have another 22 years of work before I can retire. I don't know that I want to go through another 22 years of this. I've been doing this for 22 years. So I don't know if I want to do another 22 years of this, but at least that's how I felt last week. And then I guess maybe just the slump that I was feeling in, I do feel a lot better. I don't still know if I'm going to be in this field for 22 years, or maybe I just need to get back into a different position where I do have more patient contact. I don't know what it is, but I do feel a lot better. I do know that I am young enough to switch to a different position within my company if I need to, where I could have more patient contact and maybe help out a little bit more with some patients. So it's just things that I need to look into. So let's talk about this summer ween vibes. This one is from Anna Banana Budgets. It is out of a possible $24, and today I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And guess what? That is exactly what it needed to finish. 2, 4, 6, and 1 makes 7. So this one should be out of a possible $24. Let's see if we have it. We have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. That is awesome. So we are going to paperclip this together, and we are going to add this to the completed savings challenge box along with $1 to go into our Ding 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 box at the end. Let me see if I can pull out a new challenge to save with. Okay, I'm going to start this one. I got this one in one of my orders from Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. I absolutely love this image here of the little Skelly with the ghost and pumpkin balloons, and look at that big smile that he has on there. So I thought this was super, super adorable. I'm going to make each one $1. And then this will save me a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20. So that'll be $20 once it's all done. So we will start that one next week. Okay, going to our next one here, we have I'm a Nightmare Before Coffee. And this one actually only needed $1. So we are going to take this $1 and finish this one up. Let me color in that last spot. Okay, so let's see how much this one saved us all together. We have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That is awesome. So I'm actually going to write here $30 for this one. And we are going to paperclip this together as well, and then we will add it to the completed savings challenge box with another $1 to go into the Ding 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 box at the end. And let's see if we can find another one. All right, I'm going to start this one from the Secret Budgeter. I'm going to make each box $1. Okay, and let's see, how many will that be? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8, 12, $16 once this is all said and done. And today we have $1, so we will mark off a 1 right there. And this one will come back next week. All right, let's go to our next one here. This is Float Like a Ghost, Sting Like a Jelly. And this is a bunch of micros from our friend Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets in the summer ween theme. I absolutely love these. So let's see how much we got today. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can color in the last of our little lightning bolts here. Okay, so that is 1. And then this card is done. I'm going to put this one at the back, and I'm going to keep all the cards together until I finish all of them. So that was 1. We have 3 more dollars. Let's go ahead and do this surf, sand, and spells. And we will do this in that one right there. There we go. Okay, so let me put this together and we will see how much we have total. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That is awesome. All right, so this is going to come back and we will work on that more next week. Let's go ahead and go to this one. This is our series from Budgeting with Lisa. This is living proof of a loving God. Absolutely. And this one got today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is enough to finish this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's go to our next card and see what we have on that one. This is Consider How the Wildflowers Grow. So we will get started next week with this one. Let's see how much it has all together so far. We have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So these are little ones that we are working on, and they all are from Budgeting with Lisa. And I am keeping them all together until every single one of these cards is finished. We have 3 more cards to work on. So a couple more weeks with these, and then we will call it a completed challenge. Okay, the next one that we are going to do is this one from Life Unfiltered. And this one is $1 each. And today I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we could mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is out of a possible 15, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this is not 15. So it would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so let me cross that off and write 20. Okay, there we go. I was like, if we have that much money, we should be a lot closer than we are, but that's okay. All right, so the last one of our minis is this one from Divine Savings Co. Each of these strawberries is worth $1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more strawberries done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. All right, so let's see how much we have all together in this one. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So 4 more strawberries to go. We might be able to finish that one up next week, depending on how the dice go. So that is it for our minis. I don't think we're gonna finish any in our box challenges. So let me go ahead and put these $2 into the Ding 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 box. The Ding 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 envelope was started by Donna, powered by creativity. However, I changed my envelope into a box. I put $1 for every completed savings challenge into this box, and all of these Ding 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 dollars are going to save for a cruise that I am taking with my dad for his 80th birthday in January 2026. We are almost fully funded on our cruise. Final payment is due pretty soon. I think it's mid-October. So pretty soon I will actually be pulling the rest of this money. I will use it for final payment, and then anything extra and above and beyond that, I will probably be putting towards a cruise that I am taking the following year in February of 2027. So we did get word yesterday that we were supposed to go to Labadee in Haiti, but because of an abundance of caution, they decided to change that. We are going to Nassau in the Bahamas, which my sister was a little bit like, oh, okay, that's okay, because it's a very touristy place. But I said, I was like, you've never been there before. It's okay. You should at least see it one time, even though cruises go there more than any other port, I believe. But Randy was excited. Randy's never been on a cruise before, so this will be Randy's first time on a cruise. It'll be Randy's first time in Nassau. And Nassau has a huge pirate history. So one of the things that my husband is not super into the history of the pirates, and neither is Junior, but my son Randy is. So we are going to do a self-guided tour. I've looked into many YouTube videos and I've seen tons of things about it. I know how to walk to each of these locations. So we're gonna end up doing the Queen's Staircase. We're gonna do Fort Fincastle, because that is a castle that was built, I believe, in a fort that was built in 53, and it was very big in pirate history, and it's where Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed. So we're gonna tour that. And then we're going to walk over to the Pirate Museum of Nassau. We're going to stop at the Pirate Republic Brewery. We're going to, of course, stop at the Straw Market, even though that's not pirate-y theme. And then Randy wants to stop at maybe a rum tasting or two. We'll see how that goes. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun day. Each of the stops, I believe, Queen's Staircase is free. The fort is like a couple bucks per person. The museum is under $10 per person, so it should be a pretty cheap day too. So I'm happy about that. And being that it'll be self-guided, I will be able to, we won't be in such a huge group, so we could really take our time. Since Randy and I will definitely be nerding out over all the pirate stuff, we could definitely take our time at the Pirate Museum and at Fort Fincastle and learn and see everything that there is to see. So we're really excited about that, even though Nassau is, you know, a very touristy destination as far as cruising goes. There is still a lot of history to be learned there, and we're definitely going to take a look at that. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, we have our next item, which is a box challenge. We have our next $30 right here. Let me go ahead and get out our cards that we have yet to work on. This box challenge is the Dancing Through the Decades, and this is from my friend Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. So I'm going to give these cards a quick rough shuffle and we will start drawing some. Let me go ahead and put this money over here and we will draw our first card. Okay, we have this handsome little man here. He looks very 2000s with that vest. So let me see if I am right. I also should probably check and make sure I don't have any IOUs in here. Aha, look at that. He is a 2000s man. All right. All right, so he is $5. So let me go ahead and cross that off. And we can discard this card now that it is done. And we will put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into our 2000s right there. Let's go ahead and take another card. Okay, here is the other 2000s fella right there, and that is $7. I think I need to do a little bit better shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 going into this one. Let me go ahead and give it another little shuffle. There we go. All right, let's try here. Oh, okay. We have the ladies for $2. Apparently the cards just really want me to stay on the 2000s. All right, so we will work on the ladies for 2. And let's see. Okay, now we got something different. Ooh, this looks groovy. This might be the 60s. If I had to venture a guess. There we go. They are in the 60s. They are so cute. Okay, let's see. How much are they? I'm going to guess. Oh, okay. So this looks like the man is going to be $3 and the woman is going to be $2, right? Oh no, that couple is $3. This couple is $2. Okay. So they are done as a couple. There we go. I'm going to discard that one since that one's used up. And this is $1 and $2 going into this one. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Oh, there's a groovy guy. Wow, look at those bell bottoms. That's awesome. All right, so we have Mr. 70s over here. All right, and that is $7. So let me mark that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. So that is another card completed. Let's draw another one. Oh, there we go. All right, this might be back in our 60s couple. Yep, this is our $3 60s couple right there. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, and this card is all done. Let's draw another one. Okay, there is our $5 60s couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do need to take $1 from our IOU fund over here. I have those little shop bonuses that come in all of the Etsy orders that I have placed over the years. And I save those to, when I scratch them, I put the money into an envelope to keep just in case I come up with an IOU. I can fulfill that IOU right away with that money. So we have $5 here and this card is all done. Okay, so we didn't get any money today in the 20s, the 30s, or I'm sorry, the 40s, the 50s. In the 60s, we got a good amount of money. Let's see how much we have in here. I might actually cash condense this a little bit so it can fit better into my envelope. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So let me do this. Okay, we have 3 5s right here. So we will cash condense this. We still have $16 in the 60s and 1 more to go in the 60s before that card is all done. Okay, and then this one For our 70s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 for 70s. That is awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and put that in there. All right, nothing in our 80s, nothing in our 90s. In our 2000s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 in our 2000s. That is great. We have one more on that card before it is complete as well. Okay, and then I believe that is it in here. Yes, it is. So we're going to put our cards that we still need to work on in this pouch right here. And we will put the cards that are already done in the back pouch over here. And then we are going to get set up for our final box challenge. Okay, our final box challenge is this one, Junior Around the World. This is a box challenge that I sell in my Etsy. It was the brainchild of my son, Junior, who is an 8-year-old boy that loves to travel and loves geography. So we are using all the money that goes into this box challenge to save for that cruise that I was telling you guys about that we're taking in 2027. So again, we are in no rush to finish this up super fast. It's just a slow and steady. We'll play until we get to the end. So let's go ahead and take our next $30 and see where we go in Juniors Around the World. Okay, we're gonna do 2 times our next search and save. Oh, I didn't shuffle these up very well. I must have just put those on the top because those are the cards that we used last time when we even started this. So let me give it a better shuffle. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and draw again. Okay, we roll a D6 and add that as a bonus to the country section you would most like to visit. Ooh, okay. So let me roll a D6 and see what we're gonna add to the country I most would like to visit. Okay, we're gonna add $4 to, I have been to New York. I have not been, I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Mexico. I love Mexico. I love the Bahamas. I would love to go to England, but I am going to say my ultimate bucket list would be to go to Japan. So I'm going to add $4 to Japan. So 1, 2, 3, and $4 is going to be added to Japan because that is the country that I think I would love to go to the most right now. So I'm gonna put this card up here. Okay, and let's draw our next card. 2 times our next search and save, and we are going to Mexico. We have the flag of Mexico here. Junior loves his flags. He knows almost all the country flags very, very well. So this time we are saving $5 for the flag of Mexico, but we have to double it, so we're gonna save 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make sure you guys stick around after this video. We are going to show some happy mail that Junior and I received. I'll call Junior in for a quick happy mail video. So this card is gonna go back in for the 2 times, and then this one is all done, so I'll put that one right up there. Let's go ahead and draw another one. Add a $5 bonus to each country section if you have visited that country. Okay, so Mexico, we have been there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see, where else have we been? Is there any country behind it? No, okay. The Bahamas, we've been there, and I'm going back in January. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we are throwing another $5 into the Bahamas. London I have not been to. My sister, actually, she's a flight attendant, and one of the things that we were talking about doing is going somewhere international. And I said, oh, what about London, you know? And she goes, oh, unfortunately, one of the things that we have to pay is we have to pay taxes when we enter and exit the country. And she said London and United Kingdom's taxes are extremely high. So that's probably not where we're gonna go. But I thought that would have been cool to just, you know, pop over to London for some fish and chips and then come back home. Japan, again, I definitely wanna go there. Egypt, I would love to see the pyramids and everything. New York, I have been there. I live in the country of the United States. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so since I technically have been there and I've been to New York City, I'm gonna put the 5 in that one. Paris, I have not been to France. I have not been to Paris. Antarctica, definitely not, but that would be cool. All right, so that is it. That is all the $5 I have been to every country in there. All right, so let's do one more. We have a search and save, and this is a croissant. How do you say it? Are you a crescent or are you a croissant type of person? All right, so let's see. I only have $1 left, and the croissant is $1. So I'm gonna do the one. Oh no, I'm not gonna mark it off. I forgot I'm not marking it off until I fulfill the last of the bonuses here. So I'm gonna do the $1 bonus. I'm gonna save the $1 for the item and the $1 for the bonus, even though I'm not crossing it off until all the bonuses are done. So I'm gonna only have $1, so I have to take another $1 for that $2 that I'm gonna put total into Paris for this one, and then this card is gonna go back in for the next time. All right, so that is it for that one. We got $2 in Paris. Nothing went into Antarctica today. A little bit went into New York for the fact that we've been there. A little bit went into Japan for the fact that we want to go there. A little went into the Bahamas, and a good amount went into Mexico. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. I actually only have 1 5 left, and then I need to go to the ATM to get more money next week. But pretty much when I get paid on Wednesdays when I go to the bank. I get out the 5s and 20s that I can for all of our stuff, and then I will buy back the singles with the 5s and 20s. But my ATM really only had, I couldn't get out more than like $20 worth of 5s today. So it is what it is. So we will buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles with this 5. We still have the $15 in here. And Mexico is underway. I love going to Mexico. I think Mexico is so much fun. The food, the people, the culture, it's just amazing. There's definitely a lot more places in Mexico that I would love to explore and go to, but there's a ton of places all over the world that I would love to explore and go to. Gee, I wonder where my son Junior got his love of travel from. I have no idea. All right, guys, that is it for the box challenges. That is it for the minis. Let's go ahead and call Mr. Junior in, and we will do some Happy Mail. Okay, so Junior is playing Fortnite, and while he is in a match, he told me to go ahead and get started. So I will show you guys the Happy Mail that came specifically to me, or that was orders. So this one is an order that I placed, and obviously it is from our friend Jamie over at Jamie RN Budgets. You can tell just by the adorable otters. She says, "Hi, April, it looks like you're doing a giveaway, so I added a few more for you to keep or give away." From Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, I am doing a giveaway. I'm still collecting some items for my 2,500 subscriber giveaway. Adorable little otter sticker that is so cute. Of course, Miss Jamie loves her otters. And we are going to see what we have in here. Adorable little otter sticker that is so cute with this cute little otter mini here. This will go in my stack of upcoming mini items. And of course, we have a wonderful placeholder and one of the adorable little heart paper clips. And look at these stickers. Aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh, that's adorable. All right, so let's go through the challenges from Miss Jamie. We have, "I like you, I'll kill you last." That is funny. Oh my gosh, Jamie's sense of humor with the sarcasm and everything is totally up my alley. I love this with the sailboats and the sea. That is so pretty. We have "No trespassing, we're tired of hiding the bodies." All right, then we have "Happy Thanksgiving" from Miss Jamie RN Budgets. This is a save 60. Love that. Ooh, this is cute with the little truck. Oh, the denominations are 2 through 8 for a save 45. Oh my goodness. Look at these giraffes. How cute are these guys doing their little yoga pose? I love that. That is so cute. This says, "I'm sensitive, not soft. I'll slap you while I'm crying." Yes, I agree. That's true. That's funny. I love this. Definitely ordered extra for the giveaway. This is going to go into my vacation binder. This is the Save 50 with the anchors and the surfboards and the seashells and the palm trees. I love it. This is definitely going in my vacation binder. And then there's, of course, one for you guys as well. And same with this one, the seashells, the background color. I just love this. This is going to go in my vacation binder. We have the best view comes after the hardest climb. Again, with the week that I was having last week, something like this is definitely in order. Things that motivate me to keep going and keep remembering that, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, even if we have a hard day, hard week, and that type of stuff. So there's that one. And then, of course, this one is so cute with the little monsters for Halloween. That is absolutely adorable. And of course, I ordered an extra one to include in the giveaway. So thank you so much to Miss Jamie for all of this amazing, amazing items. And I totally appreciate the extras for the giveaway. And a couple of them I am definitely going to keep because they are super stinking cute. Okay, the next item that I ordered is this item, and this is from Savings Creations Co. on Etsy. I will have a link to all of the channels and all of the Etsy shops in the description box below. This is a thank you for your purchase. That is super, super cute. And then we have this a little save today builds the freedom of tomorrow. I love that. And this is going to go in my IOU extra shop bonuses box so that I can start building up that IOU. And then I got this one, and of course I had to get an extra for one of my giveaways. It says travel is the only thing you can buy that makes you richer. Absolutely. I do not call travel as spending money. I call it buying memories, and it definitely makes me richer. I remember so much about all the travels that I've done with my kids and everything. So I love travel. It is definitely my love language for sure. All right, so now we have Junior items that came to me and Mr. Junior. Hi, Junior.
Hi.
All right, so you want to kneel right there? We don't have your chair in here, bud.
Yep.
What do you want to start with first? Let's start with this one. This came from Lacey over at Blue Kiwi. It says, oh, happy day, April and Junior. I just wanted to say thank you for creating such great challenges by sending you some of my own. Hope you enjoy. Blessings. Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets. Oh, we have a dog that is trying to get Junior to play with him. Not now, Mr. Loki, not now. You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video, Mr. Loki?
I think he does.
He does want to be in the video. He is climbing all over you. He's trying to knock you over. Loki, stop. He's not here to play with you. He's like, heck yeah, he is. All right, so let's open this from Lacey. I definitely see something in here that I love. That is the potato bunch. So if you guys don't know, yes, you know, you probably don't know this show. This is from a TV show called The Brady Bunch. Do you know The Brady Bunch? Have you ever heard of that? Okay. That is something from, well, my childhood and probably even prior to. But the Brady Bunch was a series of a bunch of family members, and Miss Lacey made it so that all the potatoes that we have, these little guys, are behind here. Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
So this is going to go in our potato binder. We are definitely doing a potato binder.
Do you have a potato binder?
We're working on a potato binder for sure. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
That is so pretty. Oh my God, I love that. I love the lace, and ooh, that is really pretty. That is really, really pretty. All right, that's going in my, oh, look at that. Dino s'more. That is super cute. Oh my gosh, we love doing s'mores out by the fire, right, Junior?
Yeah.
All right, so we have Dino s'more, this beautiful challenge from Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. That is super fun. We have one of the extra shop bonuses that I love. That those are going into my, oh, look at that, $100 placeholder with the little bird on there. Today, I am curious. Today, I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. That is so cool. I love that. All right, thank you so much to Lacey for sending over that happy mail to me and Junior. You want this one in your binder?
Yeah. Not so. Thank you.
Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and do our last happy mail. This one comes to us from our buddy Drew over at Ready Budget Go. All right, this one comes from Drew over at Ready Budget Go. And Junior, you want to open that while I open the envelope?
Yeah.
All right, so let's read what it says first.
Oh
What's it?
my.
Oh my God, is that what I think it is?
It is what you think it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God, we have to break into this.
Yep.
We have to get into this.
Yep.
This is amazing. Holy smokes, look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. It is duck dice. That is so stinking cute.
Yeah.
Junior is obsessed with ducks, obsessed with little rubber ducks and these little resin ducks, and he loves his dice because we play games on our game and save day with together. And now, Junior, thank you to Mr. Drew over at Ready Budget Go. You have a set of duck dice. That is so cool. Oh my God, I love that. Look at this one.
Yeah.
That is neat. That is an 8-sided die. And we have a regular 6-sided die. We have a 4-sided die. And we have a few extra little buddies. These are the tiniest little ducks that I've ever seen. Those are so stinking cute. And then we have what is this one? A 20-sided die, a 10-sided die, and then, how many's on this one? Ooh, what is this one? Oh, that's another 10-sided die. This one is, that one's 10-sided. And then this one is a 100 die.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Isn't that neat?
That'll be good.
Excuse me. You just want to save mommy spend me all the money. Save all the money. Look at that. How cute is that? Can you guys see that very well? It looks amazing in person. I don't know if it's translating very well in the video, but it looks amazing in person. Thank you so much, Drew. Let me read this letter. It says, "Hi, Junior and Mom. I was talking with Fundraiser the other day, and he asked me to tell you how amazed he is at how fast you blazed through all the Frugality Force Savings Challenges and put Lord Larceny and the Sinister Swindle Syndicate in their place. He wanted me to pass along a token of his appreciation, and he said he knows how much you love rolling dice. He also says to stay vigilant. He heard the loan shark is planning a prison break." Uh-oh. You never know when those no-good-nicks will rear their ugly heads again. I finished your Junior's restaurant challenge a few weeks ago. I put all the money I saved towards my goals. Speaking of goals, I know you are saving up for a go-kart, so I am sending you a little something that you can use when you finally get the keys as a reminder of how hard you worked to earn and save all the money for it. Take care, Drew. And look at this. To go on your go-kart keys. Isn't this awesome?
Yeah.
That is a Ready Budget Go keychain. That is so neat. Oh my God, Drew, you are just the kindest, most sweetest person to think of such amazing gifts for Junior. Look at that, Ready Budget Go. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
That's his symbol. I love that. Oh my God, thank you so much, Drew. You are an absolutely amazing person. We loved to save with General Greenback and the Frugality Force. I saved thousands of dollars with that book, thousands of dollars. I saved for like 2 or 3 vacations with that book, and it was so much fun to do so. So we definitely saved that book. We're gonna re-sticker it and use it again in the future. And when we do, we will be able to use these amazing, amazing duck dice for our rolling. So thank you so much, Drew, for thinking of us and for sending along these amazing gifts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that is it. I think Junior and I are gonna go do a little bit of rolling and play saving with these dice just to practice with them because they are so stinking cute and we can't wait. All right, I will see you guys in the next one, which is Sip, Sip, Save, Coffee and Cash Stuffing on Saturday. See you then. Bye-bye.